It's time for Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather, sponsored by Rescue Towing, Command Family Medicine, and John's Heating and Air. Here's your host, meteorologist Abby Dyer.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you for listening on this Monday. We are starting out with rain chances in the Ozarks to kick off the new week, but it's now officially the fall season, and it's going to feel a whole lot more like fall in my extended forecast. We have cooler temperatures to look forward to every single day, but as you're heading out the door this morning, make sure you grab the rain gear. There is going to be plenty of rain in the forecast, I think pretty much all afternoon and even into this evening across the Ozarks. We have multiple chances for showers and thunderstorms with a frontal boundary in the area. Now, this is the front, the same one. We were just on the kind of hot and humid side of it all weekend long. Now we're going to see some more substantial cool air filter into the Ozarks as this cold front moves south. I expect that temperatures are going to follow suit, and we will see highs in the low 70s today. 72, my forecasted high temperature in the Ozarks. Here's a look at the weather map. We continue to see a center of low pressure pretty much right overhead, which will result in some heavy rainfall, especially for the eastern Ozarks today. That's where I'm expecting some of the highest rainfall totals. Not a whole lot of additional rain in the Springfield on top of what we had last night. We will likely see anywhere from a quarter of an inch to a half inch of rainfall, with higher totals of maybe a couple inches possible out along Highway 63 and perhaps an isolated kind of bullseye spot between Howell County, Oregon County, down into the southeastern Ozarks that will result in 3, maybe 4 inches of additional rainfall in the forecast today with some of those heavy thunderstorms. I have to at least mention the chance for a few strong storms with this. This could include gusty winds and hail, along with the potential for some heavy rain. Now, high temperatures are going to be falling, and we are talking about numbers in the 70s today. That is certainly going to feel nice. Last week compared to this week, totally different. We're in the mid and upper 90s last week. It was full on summertime. This week we have 70s for highs. Low temperatures will return back into the 50s, and things are looking much, much nicer. Now, I think we still have the chances for showers and thunderstorms this evening and tonight as that front makes its way out of the Ozarks. We'll be left with beautiful conditions, though, for Tuesday. And then by the late part of the week, I'm looking at another chance for some widespread rain to impact us here in the Ozarks. That could result in some heavy downpours once again. So stay tuned for details on that. Details still a bit uncertain because of another area of low pressure that will likely develop in the Gulf late this week. Around the country, what's making headlines? It's this heavy rain and severe thunderstorm potential from West Texas all the way here through the southern part of Missouri. I'm also watching a tropical system, and that one likely has the potential to bring us some moisture by late in the week. So you know how it goes with these tropical systems. We just kind of have to watch and wait to see where things take us in the extended forecast, where exactly that tropical system may go that could impact the Gulf late this week. All right, it's time for the Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather Brain Twister trivia question. Who was the presidential candidate with the biggest margin of victory? Not counting George Washington. So he pretty much didn't have competition, kind of a landslide for George Washington. However, who is next? Do you think it is A, Abraham Lincoln, B, John Quincy Adams, C, Lyndon B. Johnson, or D, James Monroe? Well, if you chose B, John Quincy Adams, congratulations. You're entered to win that gift card, $50 to Habaneros on South Campbell. He indeed was the presidential candidate with the biggest margin of victory, if we don't count George Washington. All right, here's the question that I'll have the answer for you tomorrow. What famous comedian was once a farmhand in Indiana? And no, this was not for a role. Do you think it was A, Bill Murray, B, Steve Martin, C, Jim Carrey, or D, Eddie Murphy? Which one of these very funny men do you think was once a farmhand in Indiana? You can submit your guess. That's at aroundtheozarks.com. While you're there, by the way, we have updated weather information all day long if you need to track these showers and thunderstorms heading our way today. I want to thank you so much for listening and starting off your week with Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather. I'm meteorologist Abby Dyer. Thanks so much to our sponsors, Rescue Towing, Command Family Medicine, and John's Heating and Air. Have a great one. We'll chat again on Tuesday.